language, English-speaking people all around the world have trouble with literacy. In Australia, in the States, and any of the places where English is their first language, we send loads of kids out of school who can't read and write very well, and lots of people who can't spell. So Robert Dilts, who was an NLP, one of the original NLP researchers, and I didn't find out until 4 years ago that Robert Dilts is severely dyslexic and couldn't spell at that time. Somebody said to him, when he said, oh, one of the things that you can do with NLP is to model other people and find out how they do things well, and then you can do those things well as well. Somebody said, oh, well, then why don't you model why some people can spell and some people can't? And it doesn't seem to have anything to do with how clever they are or anything like that. It seems to have something to do with, something they're doing in their head. So we went, well, all right, I'll have a go at that. So he went off and did what you do in the field of NLP. You find a bunch of people who can spell well. And with kind of NLP skills about observation and sensory acuity and paying really close attention, you go, what are they doing? Not just out here with their hands, but what's going on in their head. So what I did was to get that and to go, all right. And what I began to notice was that some people, like my daughter, just learned it immediately, and other people took a lot more work. So I think that what's going on is we all have strategies we run in our head for learning. If you've got all the magical spelling strategies and all you need is someone to tell you to put them in that order, then it's really easy to teach them to spell. But there are people who don't want running some of those strategies. So you not only have to teach them the magical spelling thing, you have to try to teach them the strategy behind it. And I hope that that's what magical spelling does. Two things you need to be able to do magical spelling. So one of them is you have to be able to make a picture of a frog in your head. Can everybody make a picture of a frog in their head? Just imagine a picture of a frog in your head. Have you got it? So can you tell me what your frog looks like?
Mine's like a photograph.
All right, of a real frog. Yeah. So it's like a photograph of a real frog. Does it have a color?
Green. Well, it's a green, brown, green.
What is your frog?
It's like a toad.
All right, looks like a toad. Is that kind of frog? Is it?
Yeah.
Brownie, is it? Wow, all right. So the other thing you need to be able to do magical spelling is to get really good feeling. One of those feelings you get when you're trying to do something and suddenly you can do it. You've noticed that. Got that maths right, or I've got that dance step right, or I've made a goal, I've scored a goal, or I've learned how to do something. So has everybody got one of those? Have you got that kind of feeling? Can you remember just what it was like when you did it? And then what I want you to do is to take that feeling and let it drift up above your head for a minute. All right, so you know where it is, you can get it back, but it's not inside your body now. And then think about, I don't know, maybe your telephone number at home or the address where you live in your head. And then when you've thought about that for a minute, then let that feeling come back down inside so you can start to feel, because it usually does things like it warms you up and it makes you feel okay. So that kind of feeling, get it back inside, and then let it drift up above your head again. So if you wanted to, you could like turn it up a little bit and make it even stronger. Or you could turn it down and make it not quite so strong. So we want that feeling turned up just a little bit. This is just a little word. It's quite short. And you might well know it already, but we're just going to check that. All right, so this is the word. What I want you to do is make sure you've got that feeling turned up. You don't need to write yet, so you can put your pencils down. Because you know, it's no use to have the word in the paper, you actually have to have it in your head. So we're going to make sure it's in your head first. Are you ready? So you got a good feeling. Is it good enough for a four-letter word? So that's that word. Who can tell me what the word is? Who can read it for? Have you got it? Comb, all right? So it's comb. So it can be two different things. It can be that thing with little teeth in it that you comb your hair with, or it could be that word that tells you, I'm going to comb my hair. So that's that word. It's comb. And what I want you to do is to keep your head looking forward, but let your eyes go over to the left. So you keep the word up high to the left. Notice, be careful if you're over there, because this is a long way over to the left, but you don't need to keep it where it is. So when you've got it up to the left, when I turn it away, just make sure it's still there somehow. You've still got some sense of the word there. So when I turn it back, you can go, oh yeah, that's the word I've got over there. Is that the same one as you've got? Is the one in your head got 4 letters as well? And are the 4 letters the same 4 letters as that? So when does anybody want to see it again to check? You can get all that in there. All right, so who can tell me those letters starting from the beginning?
C-O-M-P.
And does everybody agree? Is that right? So this is a very long word. So you check that space in your head where you keep words and make sure it's long enough for a really long word like this. Have you got it? Let's see who knows what this word is.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous, yes. What does it mean? It means things aren't just the same. So if I have, now I've got the other thing. So these are miscellaneous pencils, all right, but if I have them all the same, these are not. These are all the same. These aren't miscellaneous pencils. These are miscellaneous words. They don't have any order or structure. I just chose them because I either thought they were funny or I thought they were long. So that's what that word miscellaneous means. It's got a word in it. It's got the word cell in it. Interesting, if we borrow that L, it also has the word lane in it. And it's another one of those words with us at the end. So it's trying to figure out where are there pictures in the word that are familiar to us. And notice those 2 L's sticking up in the middle. Any bits that are proving difficult that people need to go, oh, I'm having trouble with that bit. It's got that OUS at the end. There are lots of words that we have that end with that OUS. So if we've got a cell, and then if we use that L again, we've got a lane, and then we've got the OUS at the end. So the only way we have to learn actually is that miss at the beginning. So just check that you've got that miss and you've got the cell. We borrow that L and we've got a lane. And then we've got the
A-M-A-O-U-S.
almost. One letter missing, what is it?
The C.
No, there's 2 L's. You told me C-E-L, but then you told me A. All right, so just check that. It's got those 2 L's sticking up.
Right.
All right, so tell me again.
M-I-S-C-E-L-L-A-N-E-O-U-S.
Absolutely. Anybody else try it from the front? From the beginning? Can you tell me from the beginning? How much of it can you tell me?
M-E.
Oh, it's M. It's another one of those fairy ones.
M-I.
Next one. M-I.
S-C-E-L-L. A-N-E-O-U-S.
Absolutely.